All right, so thanks everyone for taking the time, and let us share with you the example scripts that we have made so far. So this is a map of where everyone in the team comes from, and this is a picture of the team. So our goals were to take a set of materials that already exist, which were written for an audience that might be familiar with GIS concepts, but maybe new to programming and JavaScript and Python, and bring it from a Word document format onto GitHub, where the examples can be maintained and where new methods, when they're developed, can be added. So we wanted to write reproducible examples, both in JavaScript and Python, and validate existing examples. So this is the address of the GitHub repository. Anyone can go and take a look at it and take any scripts that you see that you want to test out. And this is a screenshot of the Word document, which we then typed into Markdown format, which appears again in this other screenshot, which is the final output. But we aren't done. We need more examples. So I'm going to hand this over to David to talk about the Python side.
Hello, everyone. So at least for me, one of the first problems I had when I tried to move from the code editor and JavaScript to Python was that there were not really any examples. So the first thing we thought we should do was to just have a JavaScript example and then just translate it to Python. But then we hit a second problem that the really big problem with Python is that you have to initialize your whole environment, and this takes a lot of time. So you don't have any way to visualize what you have created, and makes the whole process more difficult. So instead of just having a simple JavaScript example and translate it to Python, we moved the idea to a little higher hopes. So we thought of creating a notebook in Colab. So there anyone can go and run an example Python code and have a visual effect as well. So I think this part can be explained a little better.
What we tried to do here is, since everyone's working Python environment is so different, we wanted to use something that could be the same for everyone. So we wanted to use Colab notebooks. And in that also, it's possible to have a visualization, which has also been a bit of a challenge in Python. So what we've decided right now is that instead of coming up with something completely new, we'd go with the EE 101 and 102 scripts that are already there, available in the repository as in JavaScript, and try to get versions as Colab notebooks that one can step through and recreate each of those in Python. And that would go as a set of links into this GitHub repository.
OK, so what we achieved. So what we had before we started yesterday working on it, we have about 4,000 lines of documentation, and we had a period of only good intentions, 6 months without anything on the repository, and now we added 2,500 lines. And I don't have the exact number of functions that we added, but there were quite plenty. So we hope to grow it more.
And we want to keep working on this, so please contact us if you're interested in adding new examples or translating JavaScript code into Python from the existing ones. And we look forward to also moving the repository to the GEE community GitHub. And please get our emails from the docs and email us. Thank you.